Hey everybody, welcome to Always Bored, Never Boring. Recently I was contacted by the creator of hQuestBuilder, which is a browser-based application for designing your own HeroQuest adventures. I thought it sounded a bit interesting, so over the weekend I took a quick look at it, and after a few moments of clicking around I thought this might actually be something worth making a video about, which wasn't my original intention. I was just going to check it out and see what I thought. So this is my first introduction to this application. I just started recording my screen and we're going to explore it together and check it out. And as you can see, when you first visit the website, you are presented with a blank HeroQuest map, and it doesn't immediately appear like there are any tools there. However, once you select a square, you get this toolbar on the left hand side. And really, it was when I first opened this toolbar that I decided I wanted to make a video about this application, because it shows a great deal of love for the game. As you can see, all of the icons for the monsters, traps and obstacles are from the 2021 edition by Hasbro. However, at the top of the toolbar there are 3 different options, and those options allow you to switch between icon types. If you select the middle option, you get the black and white icons from the original 1989 European edition of the game. So these are the icons that I grew up with. And as we scroll down, you can see all of those original images have been accurately recreated here. And then we have a third option. If you select this one, you get the green, red and orange icons. The old American versions of the quest books made use of these coloured icons rather than the black and white ones that are familiar to people from Europe. And what that means is, if you're going to use this application to create your own adventures, it doesn't matter if you have Hasbro's edition of the game, it doesn't matter if you have the original European version of the game, or if you have the original American version of the game, you are going to be able to create maps that match aesthetically with whatever version of the game you have. And I think that's really neat. But of course, I am a traditionalist. I got my original copy of HeroQuest Christmas morning 1989, so for this example I am going to be using the classic black and white iconography that I grew up enjoying. So I select that central option there, and we have all of our classic images. And as we scroll down, you can see we have every single object we might need. We have icons for the 4 heroes, and then we also have these little expanding menus. We have an expanding menu for Keller's Keep. If we select that, we have all of the icons that are specific to adventures that you find in Keller's Keep. And then we have a similar thing for Return of the Witchlord here, with all of the icons, all of the tile overlays that are exclusive to that particular expansion. There are just the 2 expansions listed at the moment. I am sure they will add more later. And then we have all of our letters, X marks the spot, numbers, anything we need for annotating our maps. One thing to note, if we do go back to the Hasbro version of the icons for a moment and scroll down to where the expansions are listed, you can see there is still only Keller's Keep and Return of the Witchlord. At the moment there are no expanding menus for any of the content that came from the crowdfunding campaign. And also there are only icons for the 4 original heroes. There are no icons for the new heroes that Hasbro created, such as the Guardian Knight. However, this particular tool is a work in progress. There is a chance that those things may get added at a future date. We will select the icons I want, and I have decided that I would like to start the adventure in the large central chamber. I want my heroes to sneak down a staircase. So I'm going to select a staircase from the menu, and oh, that's not where I want it to be at all. Can I drag it? No, I cannot. There is a bin in the bottom corner there, so I'm going to click that and remove it. And I guess if I then select that square and then select the tile, there we go, it's in the right place. But how do I rotate it? Okay, I can rotate it by clicking on it on the toolbar. Let's rotate it round like that. There we go, I'm happy with that. What do we need next? We need a door, I guess, so that our heroes can get out. So I'm going to select a door. So I'm going to select this square here, and then I'm going to select the door. The door has not appeared in the right place, but I can click it a couple of times and it will rotate round. I'm getting the hang of this. So now we have a staircase and a door. Let's put something else in the room for our heroes to enjoy. Let's put a bookcase in. So I'm going to select a square, and nope, I don't want the bookcase there. I hit the dustbin and remove it. I'll select that square there. Put it in, click it again to rotate it. Okay, that's starting to look better. What's next? Okay, I want to cause my heroes some grief, so let's set some traps. I'm going to put a pit trap in. Ah, Now what I've done there is I have clicked the pit trap, but I still had the tile selected where the bookcase was, so it has replaced my bookcase with a pit trap. I didn't want to do that, so I need to go back to my bookcase, select that again, put that back in place, then select the square where I want the pit trap, and then select the pit trap icon. So there we go, I want a pit trap there. Welcome to the dungeon, heroes. Let's put one on either side. And then I want to block off a tunnel down here, so I'm going to select this square here, and I'm going to put a double block there. Now what else do I want to do? I want to block off this tunnel here. I don't want heroes going down that way. And I want a little guard here, so we will put an orc just there on the crossroads. Nice standard introduction to a dungeon. Now if I want to block off a section of the map, can I grey it out like they're greyed out on the original maps? Let's have a look in the options here. I don't know, let's block off the area first. Let's use some rubble tokens. We're going to block that off there, and why not, we'll block it off there, and then we'll see if we can find a way to grey out that passageway, because our heroes are not going to be able to enter there. Let's look down our list of options, and there we go. Next to the X there is a grey box, so if we select that, and okay, this is working slightly differently in that it's not deselecting the grey box each time. So you select the grey box first, and then you click any squares on the map where you want that grey applied. But there we go. That passageway is not used in this particular adventure. What else do we want to do? I think we want to put another door up here. Let's do one more thing. Let's make a room with something interesting in it. So let's put a weapon rack in. Weapon racks are always good. And of course we have to guard our weapons, so we'll put in an orc. Let's put in a goblin too. And now we need to mark that there's something interesting in this room, so we need to select a letter. I'm going to select that square up there, and I'm going to put an A in there. Now, how do I add annotations to this map? How do I add the information that says what the different letters mean? Let's have a look. There is an option up here on the left. Here we go. Okay, we have a section with different information. We have our quest title, which currently stands at First hQuestBuilder Game. Let's remove that, and we're going to call this one ABMB Rules the Dungeon, because I totally do. Next up we have the quest author, that's me. And now we have the narrative. This is a test, because that's what it is. And then down here we have the notes section, so I guess we can type in A because we are using option A. And we have anyone who searches this weapon rack will find nothing. And then we have a space down here where we can select a wandering monster. We want to select an orc. Why not? Let's select an orc. There we go. So that's all of our text put in for this particular map. And we can do a print preview. So there we go. That's what it's going to look like if we print it out. And as we scroll down, we can see we have the title, we have the bit of text there, we have our notes, and then at the bottom it tells us what kind of wandering monster we will meet. How do I get back from this screen? I just click. Okie dokie. And we have the option there to print that out. And then there is a cloud option up here, but it's struck through. And it says that, okay, things are coming along well with the development of the cloud saving and sharing. Okay, it looks like cloud saving is in beta at the moment, so you cannot save to the cloud. That option is not available, but they are working on it. Hopefully that will be something that they add soon. But it doesn't look like there's an option to save locally. I can't see anything here for... What's this? Oh, adding a new quest. Oh, right. Okay, so there's our quest there, and we could click to add a new quest. And then we have a new unnamed quest, and we can create another one if we want to. And it looks like we have some upload and download buttons there as well, so we can do some backups. It would be nice to have an option to sort of save it as a PDF or something if we wanted to share it. But nevertheless, there we go. We have the beginnings of a map. we have the beginnings of a brand new adventure, and if we select one of the different icon types on the left hand side, you can see the entire map changes accordingly. So if after we have made this we would like to change the aesthetic to match another version of the game, we can do that very easily as well. And I guess that's about it. This is an incredibly straightforward application to use. It's very, very simple, and obviously it's browser based. You can just go to the website. All of the tools are immediately there. It's completely free. And if you like designing HeroQuest maps and you're not particularly artistic in a way that allows you to draw the maps freehand, and you don't have any other way of doing it so that you can create professional looking maps, you can use this tool to create maps with a very professional finish. I do have to say, I am not affiliated with HQuestBuilder. This is not sponsored content. I'm not in any way associated with it, but I just thought this was something that would be interesting for my viewers who are into HeroQuest and are into creating their own missions. Personally, it's not likely I'm going to be creating any adventures for myself. I have a lot of official adventures to get through, and really, if I've ever got time to be creating new narratives and new missions, I'm probably more likely to invest that energy into creating additional content for my Dungeons and Dragons campaigns than I am in creating maps for HeroQuest. But I do realise that there are a lot of people who do really enjoy making their missions for HeroQuest, and I think this is a pretty cool way to create missions that have a professional look at the end of it. But there we go. I'm going to include a link in the video description below so you can go to the website and check this out for yourself. But that is it from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider pressing the like button. If you really enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing if you don't already do so. And hopefully, I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.